We are dedicated to surpassing your expectations while delivering exceptional customer service. We are no connoisseurs of business yet, but we are inviting you along on our journey to success. Here are Jade, Angela, and Celeste, the team behind the SOJA Strong brand.
All right, good morning. Before we start, we just want to send our thoughts and prayers to everybody in Texas today. We'll have the hotline number in the description below so you guys can call FEMA if anybody needs help. To everybody else in other parts of the world, you guys can, I know that there's some GoFundMe's available. I just have to find them. You can donate. People who are in the Texas area that can get to Salvation Armies, you can donate clothes to Salvation Army, and Salvation Army are getting those clothes to families in need. Yeah, how everybody feeling this morning?
So we're not going to talk about how my body let me know you're not doing nothing today. Like I'm somebody who's like, I'm going to keep going until it's done. But you have to listen to yourself. And so like this morning, I don't know if it was a blood pressure thing or like what, but I felt like I was getting ready to pass out. So although like the entrepreneurial journey, it's taxing, it is rewarding, but sometimes you do have to like slow down and definitely listen to yourself when your body is like, nah, because even though I still have that laundry list of to-do things, like that list will still be there tomorrow. I'm speaking it out loud because this is a lesson I still have to learn. Like, even though I'm in this situation today, I guarantee you I'll be right back here in probably another 6 weeks. But I'm just being honest with myself. I know me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you, Angela? How you feeling?
I'm doing good. I'm a little tired. I have family in Texas, Louisiana, and I have friends in Tennessee and Arkansas. And I just found out Mississippi is suffering from the same storm as well. So it's just been tiring. You know, I have family that haven't had water or power in Houston for 60 hours, and majority of my family out there is, you know, elderly. So it's a little nerve-wracking, but it's a good lesson. What I've been doing is last episode, Jade said something that was very profound. She said a smart person learns from other mistakes, right? And I'm not saying
a smart person learns from their own mistakes. A wise person learns from the mistakes of others. Where did I get that from? Because I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry, but I'm trying to remember.
Sound like you got that from a fortune cookie.
I jacked that thing all the way up.
So did I. I know, it's okay.
I'm not saying that there is any mistakes, but I'm just saying that I'm learning the lessons from this storm. Okay. So I was watching a couple of survival videos. We never know with this global warming. We never know when it's going to be us. And I didn't even know that they had portable gas stoves. I was like, what? That's, I didn't even know nothing about that. And
they have the propel portable ones,
propane tank things.
Because I remember it had to be at least 6-7 years ago. Anybody who lives in Maryland knows that Pepco is the worst. And we had a winter storm and didn't have power for like a week.
Oh my God.
And then it's like me, my mom, my sister, grandparents, we all huddled on the steps, wrapped in a blanket, but my mother had that propel stove though, so we ate.
Okay, right. So it's just like little things that we can be learning like that. And I was watching videos of people shoveling snow and putting it in their bathtubs because when the ice melts, they can use that to flush the toilet things of that nature. Right? Yeah. Just little survival techniques that we all could be learning during this time because don't think anything happened to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like when the snow first started, you put a bucket outside.
Yeah.
Put some buckets outside, catch the snow.
Yeah.
Yep. So just little things like that. And I also learned how to use the tea lit candles. And you
Okay.
get like a ceramic plant potter thing.
Okay. Yeah.
And that can do a heater that can last up to 4 hours off of 4 little tea light candles.
Yeah. Okay.
So just
Not
little
air
stuff like that.
powered.
I'm trying to learn as much
Not
as I
air
can
powered.
because this could be any one of us. Don't think
Right. Right.
and learn now. So therefore you are prepared for whenever.
For sure. Makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Let's see what's on the. I don't know.
Right.
Girl, we was
He's like,
waiting
it got-
for you. Not kidding.
It's- Let me
I was
see
like,
how
y'all
I'm
know my
feeling.
brain don't work today. I done already told y'all.
Because I'm sitting here like, how do
Everybody's
I
eyes
feel?
went like this.
Because I'm
Right,
like, how
like,
do I feel? Because I'm like, I don't even know how I feel. I've had like 16 different emotions in like the last 24 hours.
oh man.
Like, what
Yeah.
did I do? Yeah, like I took a virtual tour of Anne Frank's house.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Yeah, they letting you do virtual tours, since they ain't letting nobody actually travel to Amsterdam.
Right. Oh, send me the link for that.
I will.
That's what's up.
Y'all ready for this event Saturday?
Yes. Oh, that's what we can talk about. So this is just some like business nuggets. Like if you have like we do a product-based business. So what we were doing earlier this week is we were going to various like beauty salons, barbershops, just to introduce our products to those people. And we received several opportunities to actually like retail our items in their shops. So if you like I said, if you like us have a product-based business, that's some way that you can branch out and grow by finding another business who's not exactly in line, but maybe sort of in line with what you're doing, and figuring out a way to tailor it to their business. And then you both can benefit. So like what we're doing is we are definitely about to add to our inventory a leave-in beard conditioner. So that's awesome because that's something else for the kings in our community. But also it's gonna, we're gonna be retailing it in barbershops, and we'll definitely be pitching that to more and more barbershops. So just a little nugget on how you can grow.
Yeah. And everybody knows that small businesses are run off of word of mouth. So you have to beat that pavement and be in the streets and know your neighbors, and know your local businesses, and say hi, and just get to know people. Although we live in a digital world, that is not the only way to do business. You have to beat this horse on both ends. You know what I mean? You got to hit the pavement. You got to do it digitally, and you know what I mean. So this was a great opportunity for us just to get out and see our community and let them know that we are here and do business with us. So I had fun.
It was so much fun. And then especially when we're asked to return. So like, that's what I thought of when you brought up Saturday, because we just walked in and we introduced ourselves and our products, and we were asked to return, like, on Saturday when they have more clients there, just so that we could benefit, but also, like I said, to speak about the retail opportunity. And it's like that welcoming. I mean, it just gave me so much hope, and just so much pride too in our journey and what we're doing. It just lets me know, like, yeah, we're right where we're supposed to be. So it's awesome. And then we have events lined up. Thank you, Celeste. We have events lined up pretty much every weekend.
Wait, now I can really say, I'm booked. Okay.
Yeah, I'm booked. I'm booked. And it's awesome to be able to say that I'm booked. And it's great because now we have appointments even before the appointment. So it's really, really. I'm I'm loving the journey that we're on. And I mean, I'm just learning how to stop and smell the roses. Like, even though I'm not where I want to be, still enjoying where I am now. Like, you know, so it's like, maybe I don't have to hurry up and get there. It's just enjoy the journey along the way. You can hear my babies out there playing.
Yeah. And one thing that I want to touch on too is the journey, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we was talking about this a couple of minutes prior to going live, but a lot of people are so used to seeing like the blow up, but they don't see that it takes to blow up. Because okay, so we got to go back to these barbershops that requested us to come back on Saturday, and then we're going to our event after. So here I was, and I was like, girl, we should just go have lunch and, you know, just mingle a little bit. And my sister had to pop me inside my head, and she was like, girl, we ain't got no money for that. Okay, all our money is going into this business. Like, we gonna bring us to lunch or go back home and eat and then meet up again. You know what I mean? And, you know, so that journey before you blow up is so pivotal, because it's what you do in that journey is going to determine how big your blow up is or how long it's going to last. Right. And I just had to get a reminder, and I quoted Nipsey Hussle, and I said, you know, Nipsey Hussle said, you got to get ugly on people real quick in order to get where you're going to get. Stop trying to be cute. Stop trying to flash and act like you already there. Put in the work. So when you get there, you can enjoy it for a longer time, you know? So
yeah, because I ain't scared to tell nobody. Don't ask me to go nowhere. I ain't got no money. Broke.
And I mean, the thing is, it's like, it's also that leap of faith. I mean, especially because, I mean, the three of us are actually, we're not employed like by other people. So like the only money that we have right now is from our business. And I mean, just to be raw, like, it's, you know, we're growing. So you can't look at where we are now and just say, oh, you're not successful, because it is a journey. And sometimes, like, when you start that journey, you have to have that faith, and you have to be willing to do what others are not willing to do. You have to be willing to be uncomfortable for a little bit. You have to be willing to forego certain luxuries for a while. I mean, I would love to be able to go out to lunch, but the thing is, am I going to go out to lunch, but then my power bill can't be paid, and then I can't put gas in my car, and then, you know, whatever the case may be. So it's really just about being honest and being wise with yourself and where you are. Like, definitely we'll get to a place where we can go out to eat every day, you know, if we wanted to.
I'm about to say, before you know it, these Zooms gonna be happening at lunch.
You know what I'm saying? Like, while we're, you know, sharing, but I think it's important. It is important to be raw and say, you know, yeah, we're not at that end game. We're not at the point where, you know, we can just do any and everything. But I mean, where we are right now is great, because we're taking that leap of faith in ourselves, you know, and in our higher power. But definitely we're like, well, now it's do or die. So we got to like really put in all of our effort, because there is no every week, every other week income, like, you know, so we have to make that income. We got to make it happen. And that's where we are now. So we'll definitely be open and raw and honest about the things that we're doing to advance our business, but also, you know, where we truthfully are now. And it's like, you know, yeah, we brokety broke, but it's okay, because this is not.
I'm about to say, and also you got to train your mind, because it's so easy to be like, man, forget this. Like,
yeah. Especially when you're used to.
I'm laughing because last week I went over to Jay's house for the other event, and girl, I had on my it was raining, so I had on my my bonnet, and I was like, "Look, Jay, we got to make this happen, because I'm finna go strip, get a sack."
No, she did. She said that.
And Jay was laughing because she was like, girl, you too? Like, we got to do this.
No, the other day, me and Jay was talking about how all we need to do is find a sugar daddy that like pictures of feet.
And what's so funny is because we was talking to our mom too, you know, because our mom, she, you know, she'll be tripping, like she'll laugh along with us, and then she'll just let us know, you know what I'm saying, y'all some heathens, you know, whatever. Right. But so yeah, we was talking like, yeah, shoot, I was really thinking about it for a second, you know, like it's just feet, but it's like nah, that's right.
If I can get that nice little 10,000 a week, he can have pictures of the feet.
Man, I'm telling you, it's real tempting to just go get that pedicure right fast and call it an investment.
Honey, I ain't got a corn or a callus or nothing on these toes, honey. They'll go. They're a little chubby, but they'll sell.
Oh man. I thought about it for a second. It was real enticing. I was
so
like,
if you like feet and can pay me $10,000 a week.
You want to up close to the big toe? Which one you want?
Right. What's your favorite color? I make sure my toes painted that color every time.
Okay, I put your name on it. The toe
right. For booking, you can reach us at info.soja.
Lord.
Oh man, we crazy.
Oh goodness.
I'm serious though. Oh man.
All right, another funny topic.
What's up?
Let's talk about Dora the Explorer.
What happened with Dora?
Ooh, and the information. So I'm on TikTok yesterday.
I'm gonna let her say it. Go ahead.
I'm on TikTok yesterday, and this guy was talking about how, you know, when you young, you really don't pay attention to shows. But he's like, Dora the Explorer was visually impaired, and Boots was her service animal. Because he said, if you notice, whenever they were counting something, Dora would never be looking at what they were counting at. Her eyes would just be wandering somewhere else. That's the reason why something could be right in front of her, and she'll ask us, do we see it? Like, he showed one episode, Boots is like, Dora, the mountain is so far. She gonna say, hey guys, y'all see the mountain?
Lord, all this time.
Right?
All this time, Dora can't see.
That's what I'm saying. Right. And I'm thinking, because like I didn't pay that much attention to it. I'm thinking that they're just trying to get the kids used to asking questions, or I mean,
he said the thing that made him look into it, because when he was little, he used to be mad that he used to have to keep repeating himself. Because he's like, you tell Dora where it's at, and she's still asking where it is, and now you pissed. And he was like, "No, I feel bad."
The other side of that is she couldn't hear him through the screen. Now, I don't think animated characters have functioning audible.
What if they made a TV like that?
Huh?
What if they made a TV like that, where like you could talk?
We are side on, honey. Siri, you taping your damn conversation. You can't Google something and then all of a sudden show up on Instagram. You be like, is you following me? Like, you already did.
Yeah. So I mean, something that'll combat that is
something difficult.
No, it's not really that difficult. It's just you got to change your habits, because the thing is, like, when you go to a site and that little cookies message comes up, that site is recording information on you. So it's like either daily or weekly or whatever, you need to clear out your cookies. And also certain like stuff like Facebook, just be careful of the things that you click on there, because when you're clicking on there on ads, on whatever, again, they're recording that information, and then they'll show you more things like that, like going forward. So it's like, it's really about going into your settings and being super picky about what's on.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
But then also just like being aware, you know what I'm saying? It's like me, I'm not surprised because I know what's going on. Like, it's like if you Google something,
I could
They
Google
share.
nachos, and then next thing you know, on Instagram they talk about nachos, and it's like, mind your business.
Yep.
Nosy ass.
Right. And I mean,
Like, good thing I
the thing
wasn't
is too, it's just about asking what you're okay with. Cause like, if it doesn't bother you that much, you know what I'm saying? Go for it. But the thing is like, yeah, like Siri will, or, you know, whatever it is, your Google Dot Echo Amazon thing, or whatever it is that you have. If you're cool with it, you're cool with it. If you're not cool with it, don't use those devices. Like, I mean, essentially it's like, you have to ask, what's more important, the convenience or your privacy? Because you're not gonna have both. Like, that's really
that's
like,
like, good thing I don't be murdering about killing somebody, because then they all
Honey, you can have all the feds at your doorstep.
Walmart
or
or
that,
look, Walmart has hatchets for sale. Like, you know,
that's what I'm about to say. Didn't I get on Instagram? They advertising machetes.
right. Oh man. Right.
It's crazy.
Oh man.
Jesus.
Oh wait, and I do want to talk about how people can help us out besides shopping with us.
Oh, for
Because
sure.
I feel like a lot of people think that the only way that they can help us out or support us is by spending money.
Yeah,
We
that's
love
not
it.
true. Yeah.
Like we just told y'all, we brokety broke. So when you got some extra coin, buy something. But you know, liking our posts, commenting, that drives a lot of traffic to our posts. Giving your reviews on our products, help other people.
We got to figure out
encourage
too
other
how to put
people.
that on the website, because I could do it before when I had the other website, but since we switched to Squarespace, I'm not seeing how to do that. You know what I'm talking about? Like, when you remember when we had the Shades of Jade website, that it was like,
and our Instagram would be there.
Not Instagram, but it was like 2 weeks later, the customer would get an email about a review, and it would show the stars under the product.
Yeah.
So we got to figure out how to do that in Squarespace.
Yeah, so that way they can still get those feedback emails.
Right, so that they can see those reviews. And even if it's not in the Squarespace software, we got to figure out how to put it in there somewhere. Yeah, we got to do that.
Somebody came and snatched her up.
I mean, just to piggyback on what Angela was talking about, I mean, here's some other ways that you can support us other than just shopping with us. You can follow us on Instagram, encourage your friends and family to do the same. You can share our videos and our posts, comment on them, liking them, especially here on YouTube. I mean, you know, just subscribe. And, you know, if you're sharing our videos, or if you're sharing with your friends some of the things that we're talking about, you know, encourage them to subscribe as well. Like, these are things that you can do that don't cost you anything, that you'll be sharing, you know, you'll be giving us support, and, you know, we're here to give it right back. So it's like, we're not trying to just, because we were talking about this as well prior to the start of this meeting, was like, we're not here to just take. We're here to add value. So, you know, when you're supporting us, it's not just like, oh, you're supporting just us, just the three of us. I mean, you're supporting us so that we can support you right back. Like, especially as we start inviting other businesses on this platform with us in these Zooms, you know, like, that's a way that you can support. Even if you have a larger following than we do, and you're watching this video, I mean, we're definitely going to be inviting people on. So if you want to be a guest on here, even just being a guest here and having conversations with us, and, you know, tag us and we tag you, that can be a way that doesn't cost you anything that you could support. So there's so many ways.
And giveaways. I definitely want to partner with other, you know, small businesses or YouTube channels that have, you know, bigger followings and trying to get, you know, more followers. Let's combine. That way, you know, our subscribers and our fans and supporters can like your business, and you return that favor, and then we bless one lucky, you know, person with some free products. Let's, you know, it's about community. So we have to, you know, get the community involved.
And then, I mean,
Watch our
we'll do the
video.
same thing. I
Like-
mean, we'll definitely partner with people who even have less of a following than we do. I mean, because, you know, there's enough to go around. So we're not, you know, it doesn't have to be like this is just to benefit us. Like, we want to find a way that's mutually beneficial. Like, we want to grow, but we want to grow by helping other people grow at the same time. You know, so we can all get that bag, get that recognition, just get to a place where we are for ourselves, where we're free. Like, we have to free our community, and this is how we do it. This is how we do it. We do it together. Like, this is really the only way to do it. So like, that's definitely where our heads are in terms of, like, you know, we're definitely seeking partnering opportunities.
Yep. And talk about our affiliate program.
Oh, for sure. So we definitely have, and you know what, we should actually, let's add a page today, since I'm pretty much not doing physically stuff. I can do digital stuff. So I'm gonna add a page too for it on the website. But essentially our affiliate program works something like this. We will give you either 5, 10, or 15% of sales that you bring us for a month at a time. And it's just tiered based on volume. And also your customer will get 5% off so it's an incentive for the customer to use the code. And then you'll get a portion, like, you know, the affiliate will get a portion of each sale, you know, and the 5, 10, and 15% applies to the entire month, you know, based on volume. And then what we pay on the first Friday of every month for the previous month's, you know, code usages. I'll lay this all out in further detail. So look for that link in the description as well. It should be done more or less by the time this video goes up.
I thought that was important because, like I said before, we're asking people to like, comment, share, refer, right?
Yeah.
But we know that your time is valuable, and we want you to be compensated for that as well. We're not just trying to take, we're trying to give back. So if you're out there and you're promoting us, you deserve something in return, you know, and that's what separates us from other businesses that come into our community and just take, and they don't invest nothing back. If you're out there and you're getting 50 to 100 people to buy our product, you're going to be
you deserve to be right.
For sure. Yeah. So, I mean, definitely, if you're bringing in that kind of a volume, you'll definitely get that 15%. And like I said, it applies to the entire month. So, you know, you'll get 15% of every sale that you brought on. So definitely I'll provide some information on the website on how it works in detail, and also how to reach out.
And it's not a limit. So how much money y'all make is up to y'all.
Up to you. Yeah. You know, real quick, that's something it's something that I'm feeling right now with being in a position that I'm in. You know, we're not like, working full time right now. So it's like, the great thing about being an entrepreneur is it's all on you, you know?
Right.
And then the horrible part about being an entrepreneur is it's
all
on you. Like, you know, it's all on you. But I'm saying it puts you in a position, it's empowering though, because it puts you in a position where it's like, yeah, wherever I end up, it's all on me. So you have nobody, I'm not even going to say blame, because it's not necessarily a negative connotation, but it's like, you know, it's up to me where I end up. And so it just gives you that drive to be like, well, what's acceptable for me? And it's like, you know, the struggling is not acceptable.
To piggyback off of that, when we went out Tuesday, do you know how like bossy I was feeling? I was like, we just gonna walk up in here and get all these sales. Let's go. Like it does something to you. You know what I mean? Because you can be sitting there, and that's why I say you just can't be behind the computer all day thinking that sales are just gonna come and like that. You got to get out there and put some motion, you know, into your business, because when we literally, every business that we walked into, somebody bought something, or
every single one. Oh no, there was that one. Oh, you trying to be politically correct. Got you.
The majority of the businesses.
Yeah, the majority.
Either bought something, invited
She was
us
like,
back.
there was this one guy. He was all like,
well, because look, this is all I'm saying. I'm like, if you are a small business,
he was like, yeah, that smells good.
I'm saying, like, if you have a
wait,
small
somebody
business,
did that?
Yes, he was just like half asleep. But then I thought about it and I was like, you know what? He's like, he didn't have nobody in his chair hair cutting. So it's like the pandemic was nobody else. So he's like, I ain't getting no money. Hell, you ain't
yeah. I mean, like, I'm just like, sometimes, like, if we had a brick and mortar establishment though, and like somebody like us who would come in, like, I would, even if I couldn't monetarily support, like, I'm still gonna make them feel welcome, to be like, to say, and it's,
I mean, but you gotta remember,
else.
for every 5 supporters, you're gonna get 1 hater.
Oh,
like,
for sure. But I mean, I'm just saying, like, because if I'm saying nothing else, it's just to say I'm proud of you. You know what I'm saying? Right. Because the thing is that
like,
we could
it
be out
just
here
been
saying,
hey,
dope.
I can't buy nothing, but
stuff, you know?
But I think
y'all
your
got
product is
Instagram.
Great. You know what I mean? Right.
You know, something, just to say, just to say I'm proud of you. Like, I can't monetarily support, but this is great. You know what I'm saying? I'm this cool that you're doing this. I mean, something. I mean, and the thing is that we can give that to ourselves. We don't necessarily need, you know, other people to tell us that. But I'm saying, like, sometimes, especially as like Black owned establishments, we have to eliminate that stigma that, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just what I was thinking. Like, this is a stereotypical, and I'm so happy that we experienced a lot of the non-stereotypical, that we actually felt welcomed, even when the other people in the shop who didn't buy from us, like, it was still different energy. You know what I'm saying? And
because there's some, I'm not gonna say like you said, because some people, they don't have it in them to do what they do. Like, we taking a big risk trying to run a business in the middle of a pandemic. Like, we get it if you don't have the money, but a follow on Instagram
can go along. You know,
let me get one of your 10,000 subscribers so we can be monetized.
Oh, I thought you was talking about the 10,000 for the
1,000 on you talking about on YouTube. Okay,
so
I'm gonna drop
1,000, but Instagram is 10 or something.
Oh yeah. So let's drop a knowledge bomb about that. So I'm gonna explain YouTube because I know YouTube, but please explain Instagram if you know how it works. So for YouTube, anybody who wants to start a YouTube channel, like how we're doing, the requirements to be monetized are 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And just the research that I've done, when you're starting a YouTube channel, like, you can expect, you know, a little bit slow growth in the beginning, but by the time you have between 30 and 50 videos, however long that takes you, you know, that's when you can really expect to gain some traction. So that's just some realistic goals that you need to be setting if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel. If you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, do it now. Like, don't wait.
I have an idea, but we'll talk about it when we get off.
Say that again.
I have an idea, but we'll talk about it when we get off.
Okay.
And just to piggyback on the watch hours, if you're at work, turn the volume down and just let that thing play for me. Just help us out. Like, you know what I mean? We're giving good content. So, you know, and then go back and watch it again to where you can enjoy it. But yeah, whatever, you know, hit that that bell. That way you get notified as soon as we drop, and you can just play it and share it on all of your platforms. As far as Instagram goes, to my knowledge, I think you have to have 10,000 subscribers to get monetized for $200 a month.
Okay.
It's not much, but like I said, we ain't got no other income coming in.
I must say it adds up.
That 200 gonna mean a whole lot to us three, okay?
And you know, I was speaking, I had a meeting with my mentors last night, right? And, you know, we're just talking about business things, even things in our personal budget and our relationship and stuff. And one of the things that he was talking, I lost my train of thought. I hate when that happens. What were you talking about?
$200. And then
yes. So he was basically talking about you know, within the business that we're doing together, is just, you know, he's talking about, yeah, so if you do these very simple things, and you can do these quickly, you know, like you might, over the course of a year, you know, it's like $1,200. And it's like when somebody else hears that, they're like, oh, that's nothing. But here's the thing. It's very easy steps. And then at the end of the year, I mean, that's $1,200 more than I have right now. So it's like, but the thing is, it's like, if we do that, okay, $1,200, and then you're doing other things that maybe are bringing you in a little bit,
you get that check,
you know,
you get this check,
but I mean, if you're doing a bunch of things that make a little bit, it'll add up to be a lot, you know? So, I mean, 200 a month, it doesn't sound like a lot, but if you have something that's guaranteed 200 a month, and then you have something else that's guaranteed 200 a month, and then you have maybe 2 or 3 other things that's easy to do that can also bring you 200 a month, that's how many did I said like 5 things, right? 2 times 5. I mean, that's an extra. Oh, geez, why can't I do math? I told you I was getting
1,100, right?
I think
no.
Yeah. So about 1,000, right? Outside of
y'all,
whatever else that you're doing to bring in your income. So who couldn't use an extra $1,000 a month? I know I could.
Like, I promise we know how to count. Like, I don't know.
I was trying to add up all the things that you said, but 200 from over here, 200 from over there.
That's what I was saying. I was trying to remember how many times I said 200.
And then I'm sitting there, and then she said 2 times 5, and I go 1,100. Like,
that slide Celeste. I wouldn't need to go.
Because I think I said it 5 times. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 1,000.
Okay, well, listen.
Right, Lord.
Do you want to capitalize on all of that? And yesterday I was actually sitting back and I was like, let me go through my subscriptions and see who I'm all subscribed to. Because half of these people I don't even watch, right?
Yeah.
And then half of these don't even add nothing of value to my life. You know what I mean? I'm not. I unsubscribe, baby.
Yeah. Like, yeah. You have to. I mean, that's a part of doing the things that other people are not willing to do. You know, to really just give up those things that you don't need. Because I mean, here's how, and I'm hearing this from people who already are where we want to be. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like the key to get there is you have to, yes, maximize your income while at the same time, decreasing your expenses as much as humanly possible. I mean, to where it's like you are outside of the bare basics, maybe, you know, it's 5% of your income that you're really spending on for a little while. Because the thing is that when you get there and you have, I mean, you always have to be responsible with it. But once you are there and you have more money than you need to survive, then you get assets that pay for your liabilities, that pay for your luxuries, that pay for that entertainment that's not necessarily needed to survive.
Sponsored to do all this stuff, like try my clothes, and we get free clothes just to give a review on it, honey. Look,
you know, I would do that. I mean, definitely, for sure. You know, I mean, shoot, why not? Shoot.
Exactly. And the good thing about us is if you follow us, people follow you back. Like one hand supports the other. So that's what I was saying. I had to delete all those people unsubscribe because I was like, A, you're not adding it to my life. B, I don't even watch you. And C, the favor is not being returned. You know what I mean? So when you subscribe to me, then I'll resubscribe to you. You know what I mean? So we got to start holding each other accountable too. It's just like, who is investing into our community, you know, and not just taking from us, and who's investing into us and teaching us stuff that can help us become better people. Because it can't always be about entertainment. Like, oh, well, this person made me laugh. But if you laugh when you homeless and you out there on the street, like, it ain't gonna be funny. Like, we as people of color, we have to stop looking at entertainment as the only source of value. It has to be something else. And that's what I like about our platform.
It's also a balance, because sometimes I just need to turn my brain off and not I need to be unproductive for a few minutes, or even if it's at the end of the night. I get that, you need that. Sometimes I need that, something that's more or less mindless.
But the bulk of it can't be
right.
that.
But the bulk of it is definitely stuff that's bringing value, bringing, some kind of increase towards. So it's like, we're not saying you can never enjoy the mindless thing, but it's like, just be aware of how much time you're spending on those mindless things. Like, like maybe it's like, okay, I can do this for 30 minutes or for an hour, at the end of the day, once everything else is done. And ain't nothing wrong with that. But the thing is that if you're spending the bulk of your time doing those mindless things that aren't bringing you any value, it's the garbage in, garbage out kind of thing. So you just want to be aware of what's going in so that you can control what's coming out.
Yeah. Agreed.
Look at that, dropping all these knowledge bombs today. This the educational video right here.
Jade is my value thing, because once I get off the phone with her, I'm like, I ain't thinking no more. Leave me be.
I'm done.
Like, I don't even gotta watch no YouTube videos, because she already got a whole list of stuff that she gotta tell me.
I felt bad too, because she invited me to a Zoom that Tuesday.
Wait, you didn't make it?
Look, I laid down and I was like, I'm just gonna take a quick little nap because I'm tired. We was out saying hi to everybody. Then my throat started feeling funny, so I took some herbs. I was like, oh Lord. I woke up at 8:15. I was like, damn. And it started at 7:45. Oh.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Look, there's gonna be I'll invite you to the next one. I mean, I love those meetings because they always bring value to me. I mean, that's why I'm so pressed to share it with y'all. They always bring me value.
When you got off of the Zoom, you hit the thread and you was like, look, I learned this, so I'm gonna implement this into this and this into
No,
this.
but the reason why I said what I said, because there are some people who can't watch videos. Like me,
Oh, yeah.
I can't sit and watch an educational video. I'm not gonna get it. Like, I'm gonna keep zoning out. I got a mind of a toddler. It's just not gonna work out. So you can find somebody that's into that, that's willing to talk to you about what they sing. Because there are some people that will turn on the YouTube video, it go off, and they's like, I can hear nothing.
I mean, You do have to know yourself. I mean, but like I said in the last video, you place people strategically closest to you who's going to add value to you, while at the same time you're adding value to them. Like, it's a dance, it's a back and forth dance. Like, iron sharpens iron. So if you don't have iron around you, you're not going to be sharpened. You know what I'm saying?
What was it a few weeks ago that I had to make you go watch a Tim Mackey video?
What happened?
So we talked about this before, where like I'm a big fan of like crime books, serial killers. How many serial killers did I tell you about that day? And then at the end of the phone conversation, you was like, I'm gonna go watch a Tim Mackey video.
I mean, we was talking about a lot of them.
Yeah, like we was talking about, I think it was like 10 we brought up. Then we got on mass shootings.
Man, yeah.
You like my daughter, she'll sit up here and watch all of Criminal Minds, all of Law and Order.
I watch
that. See, the thing is not, I mean, I like
I'm gonna say that's not what she's talking about.
I don't like the fake. I don't like the fake
like,
murders.
I don't know how you can watch all this crazy ass shit all day long.
Yeah,
like,
no, see, no, I don't like the fake murders. I want the real killers. Tell me about the real ones.
She watches, like, she don't watch Criminal Minds. She'll watch the documentary on Jeffrey Dahmer. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
Right.
I watch all that crazy stuff. I'm like, my life is already crazy.
I mean, the thing is, like, I
well,
will
see,
watch
me
sometimes because I'm like, it's not always, but it's certain telltale signs that if you kind of listen, over a bunch of them, if you do listen to them and you kind of get to know those people, you'll start to, like, I watch them because I want to notice the red flags before it's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why.
And that's the fun part of it. Like, I read them because some of them, it's like, how you get away with that? for so long. Like,
Yeah.
how did nobody catch this? And then there's a couple where it's like, yeah, that's my dude. Like, I ain't gonna go out and kill nobody, but like, that's my dude. Like, I remember when Charles Manson died, everybody was mad, and I
I
was
was
like,
saying, look at her
Charles.
face. Look.
I just want y'all to know
She
that when we
she
out
like, should I be
when we
worried?
out in public and we at the event, they gonna notice all the red flags. Okay, so I'm safe. I'm good. I'm glad somebody noticed stuff because it ain't me. I'm gonna be like, oh, well, I thought it was nice.
You
No,
know,
some of
but
that,
then
but no,
sometimes because like,
some of that stuff come in handy. Like if you in a
Right.
situation where you got to fight for your life.
yeah, because then it's
Thank
like
you, Jeffrey Dahmer. I know what
the
to
ones
do.
who escape. It's like how? Because if I'm ever in that situation, I need to know all the things I need to try. So sometimes, like, you know, I mean, that's my, so yeah.
It's like,
But
no, I have such a sweet heart. I ain't gonna kill you. That can't sit on my conscience. But like, yeah,
Born in Southeast San Diego, okay, where gang violence is rapid. I have dodged enough bullets. I have hit the ground plenty of times. Like, I don't want to watch it no more. I'm traumatized. Like,
I got you.
but see, but most of them
but you
know
need
it
to
ain't
know this
just
stuff. Like, I'm
dodging
glad
bullets.
I know how to
Some
run
of
in a zigzag so my ass
some of
don't
them,
get shot with the straight bullets. You know
some
what
of
I'm saying?
them, I'm gonna say some of them kill you and then put you on the grill.
For real.
No,
But see what
to
I'm
tell
saying?
y'all,
Like
if y'all
sometimes after we
especially,
talk about this for a while, yes, I need me some Tim Mackey in my
I'm trying
life.
to tell you, if y'all got young kids, you better read some of these crime books because sometimes the red flags be in there. That way you can help your kid early.
I'm telling you. I mean, because here's the thing. Okay.
Celeste gonna be like, my friend just did that Jeffrey Dahmer move. Yeah, I'm out. Like,
I'm trying to tell you,
see what I'm saying?
because
Like,
you know what, the first thing that I'm starting to notice with the pattern, thank you, is they always go to killing animals first. That's where it always starts. So if you see a little kid killing an animal, don't let your kids hang with that kid.
I mean, it's like killing animals or treating them a certain way. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you got a kid that's, and I'm not talking about like normal, like I have a 1 and a 3-year-old and I have animals in my house. I have a dog and 3 cats and, you know, they are always like messing with them, you know, pulling their tails and messing with their faces, maybe pulling on whiskers. So like not stuff like that. But like if you have a child who, I'm not saying if you have a child, even if you know a child, you know what I'm saying, who is like choking animals, or it's like with their interaction with the animals is like obviously strategically to cause pain and discomfort and stuff like those are red flags to definitely pay attention to figure out what's going on here. You know,
you come home from work one day, your cat hanging in the bathroom.
I'm saying those are things like that's not just boys being boys, or that's not exploring, you know, like that's something to pay attention to figure out why. Yeah. Anywho, I don't know how we got on this, but
hey, we gotta. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of the Zoom.
That's what we all about.
Random conversations.
You're never gonna know where we're gonna go.
Never. So like that's something that because I was thinking about like the titles and I'm like, what do I call these things? So like, I don't even know. We're just gonna make it up as we go on.
You should call this one business tips and murderous flags.
Yes. Because everybody gonna be like, what?
Right. Or something like
that. How does that fit together?
Then they like, let me watch this. Because what?
Right. You know? So
they sitting there like, how they go from giving tips about business to now one of them a killer.
Eat this morning? I'm hungry.
What's wrong?
I didn't eat nothing. I hurried up and jumped out of bed because almost over.
I'm starving. What are y'all gonna eat after this? I think I'm gonna make some kimchi soup. I've seen Mommy Tang. Hey, Mommy Tang on YouTube.
Kimchi is kind of like, it's like pickled cabbage. It's good.
And it's a good probiotic for your gut. And
I never had it. When you come up, Ooh, never mind. We'll talk about that too when we get off.
What you gonna eat till that's when you get off?
I don't know. So whatever I find in there. Keep telling y'all I'm struggling.
My babe made, so that's what I'm about to eat.
You said he
gonna eat
made what?
Quiche.
Ooh. Who made
Yeah.
that?
My babe.
He is a chef, honey. He was trying to take me out last Saturday. Now he's sitting there frying fish, and I was like, I'm vegan. My eyes.
He ain't no chef. That's about to be funny later.
What?
We'll tell Angela when we get off.
What? Is he not a chef? He be cooking.
No, because remember the warning you gave me and Ma yesterday. That's why I said he ain't no chef. Jay about to be
What did he?
tripping later.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
We got to talk about that after we get off.
We'll talk about that after we get off. But just know, don't text Jay at all today.
Nah, I'm good. I'm all right. But I did tell you he's making me, just because of, what happened this morning. And that's just my body. Like I said, skirt, relax.
Well, we got a busy weekend, so get your rest.
Y'all sure do.
I mean, and I don't want to jeopardize this weekend, so right. I'm a chill out today. So that I can, get my strength up, get everything.
Y'all got a busy next 2 weekends.
I can't wait for the Mardi Gras one, but we'll tell y'all about that next time.
Man, she texts me every day.
About what?
Like every day. Just be like, you excited, girl?
Oh, that's what's up,
sometimes sometimes it's just the good morning. You excited?
I mean,
so
that's what's up though.
When y'all get to
I'm
that,
trying to find some purple
y'all gotta call me so I can
go with our shirt. And
who to go with our shirt?
I'm trying to find. Are you trying to be funny because you ain't got one?
No,
I didn't hear you.
Because remember before she was like,
y'all was being salty because you don't have a SOJA Strong shirt yet.
Oh, you know what? Matter of fact, when you come up, I'm gonna need that hoodie that you were supposed to give me when you was here on Christmas, and you somehow finessed your way out of that situation.
I was like,
so here's the thing. I don't know where my t-shirt is, and I need the hoodie until I get another t-shirt, because it says cruise. I gotta wear it to the events.
Well,
I need a hoodie by my birthday.
So we gotta find an outfit.
So the thing is that what I might just do is, because the Printful is still on, so I might just order me one real fast. But we definitely need to get a few things going, because I do want to bring back the t-shirts. I want to do it a little bit differently though going forward, but we'll talk about that another time.
We don't have a chicken patty.
Well, I'm hungry, so we're gonna have to end this. Woo!
Oh, we can. Yeah, I'm hungry too. I need to go relax. So
all right,
you about to be relaxed, all right.
Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and tell a friend. Till the next time. Bye.
Bye.